Hello everyone, welcome back to my stream of The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Tonight we're going to perform some Dark Brotherhood quests, and after that the game is concluded, as most of the side quests are done, and because... who are you? And because Daedric quests don't have any additional quests, it's only a single quest, a side quest line. I doubt that we'll have too long line of quests here with the Dark Brotherhood, yet there might be, as well as for just as like as the Fighters Guild quest line, there might be a few quests, after which there is a sudden end with some epic closure of all this line, but we'll see. As of yet, we completed the purification of the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. This was somewhat traumatizing experience if you quickly attach to characters, and instantly you just need to kill them all, just because there's at least a presumption that there's a traitor among them. Also, it's so convenient that my character joined the Dark Brotherhood after this traitor information was surfacing, which meant that there is more trust to our character than to anyone else. That's just paradoxal. Alright. Too bad my character can't roll on the water while walking on the water. That's funny. It's funny because Geralt of Rivia could do such a trick. Alright, there's probably some limitations of the game engine, so we shouldn't blame it. Technically, it's older than anything we've played yet. Well, probably of the same time as Saints Row 2 game. Honor the Nine, into your duty. Pray at my chapel altar to receive my blessings. Eckhart Hosch.
I speak for the Night Mother. The ritual of purification is complete. Well done. Sithis has been appeased, and the time has come to acknowledge and reward your unwavering loyalty. The Black Hand is most pleased with your progress. You have been invited to share in secrets that few within the Dark Brotherhood even know exist. Your life in the Sanctuary is over. Those contracts are behind you. Now, you will serve the Black Hand. You will serve me. From this moment forward, you will walk in the shadows as my silencer. You will receive contracts only from me. Your new life has begun.
Yo, bro?
Listen well, child. No longer will you receive orders directly. Instead, you will visit dead drop locations scattered throughout Cyrodiil.
Oh my god.
Your next contract can be found at the Dead Drop on Hero Hill, southeast of here. A hollow in the moss-covered rock contains all you need to know. When you leave here, we'll not speak again, unless I deem it necessary. Ah, yes. There is one last thing. I have for you a very special gift. Waiting just outside is a magnificent steed named Shadowmere. She has served me well. I present her now to you, as a token of my trust and love. Now go, and may Sithis guide you in this new stage of your life's dark journey.
Let's discuss my position, Silencer.
The Black Hand is the Dark Brotherhood's ruling council. That hand consists of 4 speakers and 1 listener. 4 fingers and a thumb, as it were. This you already know. What is not commonly known among our family members is that the Black Hand employs a few additional numbers. As every hand has fingers, does not every finger have a nail, a claw, a talon? Every finger of the hand, every speaker has such a nail. These are the silencers. Each speaker employs his or her own private assassin to extend their reach and strike forth as necessary. My previous silencer perished while fulfilling a contract. That emptiness has now been filled by you. It is an honor without equal.
Right, let's get out of here.
Go now, child of Sithis. Walk in the shadow of fear and bring glory to our dread father.
It told me that we'll have a horse here. Alright. Nice horse. Now we need to park it somewhere. It has the same speed as any other horse. Hey, I have a ring of skimming. Can the horse too walk on the water? Oh, it can swim. Interesting. That is a bit new to me. Alright, since we don't use any steed, let's go.
Please do it.
Right. Let's do some trading. It will be a short one. We just need to unload. That's it. Oops. That one is better sold raw. The ogre's teeth. Right, what else do we have for sale? Right, now we can pick up some items to clean this barrel out. We've got quite a handful of items to sell. Let's do it. О, привет, Кирокинари. День идет хорошо, я застримил сегодня. Сегодня было много активности, поэтому чуть-чуть позже, чем хотелось бы. Так, отлично. Бочонок почищен. March Rider.
Good day.
Let's discuss rumors.
I've heard that Hill the Tall knows a lot about alteration. How to cast shields and that sort of thing.
Me too.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares? You got a You've made a... That's more than... That's a fair deal.
Ой, надо стрелы разгрузить, ё-моё. Не ожидал, что мне будет под 5 сотен. Мне столько и не надо.
You got a great...
Только пару раз в этой игре мне понадобилось больше 200 стрел за один выход.
You got a great deal there.
Штаны развалились, надо чинить.
You got a You've made a good bit of gold. You got a great deal there.
Мы выполнили квест очищения.
You've made a...
Так что у Темного Братства,
That's more than...
точнее, Темное Братство, которое я знал, больше не существует. Мне пришлось их всех убить.
That's a fair... A fine... A good... You drive...
Вообще говоря, эффективный способ борьбы с предателями. Просто всех поубивать.
A good price for... A fine... A fine... That's more. You've made a good bit of gold. That's a fair deal. A good...
Отлично, мы
I
разгрузились.
appreciate your business. You too.
Выгружаем стрелы и идем к первой нашей Dead Drop. Интересно, сколько стрел влезает в реальный колчан? В компьютерных играх понятно. В каждой игре по-своему. Снова дождь. Вот так это Hero Hill. Оказывается, наш Dead Drop. Hollowed Out Rock. Dead Drop Orders number 1. I have visited my first Dead Drop location and received my next contract. I have received my new orders from Lucian LeChance. Must go to Leafrod Cave and kill a necromancer who has begun the process of transforming himself into a lich. This necromancer, Caledane, has not yet completed his metamorphosis, but is still incredibly powerful. Possibly too powerful to kill if faced directly. I should search the cave for Kaladin's writings and try to discover his weakness. Интересно, это башенка имперского города отсюда видно? Да, именно она. Прекрасно. Башенка, это имперский дворец вообще-то. Башенка. Да, мы полностью забыли про то, что надо поремонтировать все свои вещи. Кто атакует нас в этот раз? Ё-моё. Исходящую энергию надо. Да, кстати, те приказы можно почитать. Silencer, you are now reading your first dead drop note here on Hero Hill, which proves to me you are well appointed to the tasks that lie ahead. Journey now to Leofrod Cave. There you will encounter an ancient necromancer who is attempting to escape death by transforming himself into a lich. This necromancer, Kaladin, has not yet completed his metamorphosis but is still immensely powerful, possibly too powerful to destroy if confronted directly. Search Leofrod Cave. Necromancers are wizards after all, and wizards are prolific by nature. Kaladin surely has written records, and these records may contain evidence of some kind of weakness. Perhaps there is some other way to destroy Kaladin besides direct confrontation, but destroy him you must. When the necromancer lies dead, journey to the city of Coral for your next dead drop. At the foot of the great oak, hidden in the bushes, is an old sack. Inside you will find your reward for killing the necromancer, as well as information regarding your next contract. Serve me well, Silencer, and there is no telling just how far you might advance. Насколько далеко? Главное не стать темной матерью, хотя наш персонаж не женского пола. У меня есть идея, как убить этого некромансера, если там не будет какого-нибудь очевидного преимущества над ним. Нужно его просто расстрелять из лука с какой-нибудь скрытой локации. Как мы делали со всеми невыносимо скучными противниками. Мне кажется, он себя убил больше, чем я его. Да, кинжал впервые за долгое время полностью заряжен. Настоящая удача. И он, в отличие от лука, все-таки заряжен. Скорее всего, меня атакует краб. Frog Cave. Добро пожаловать. Так, давайте проверим, насколько она большая. У нашей цели хотя бы недалеко. Это уже неплохо. Лег он отдохнуть, видите ли. Что за... Ну да, этим его не убить. Может, что-то магическое. Призрак хорошо устроился. Как бы его теперь полутать? Вот. И воспользуйтесь вот украденным факелом. Entry 1. My initial findings may have been inconclusive, but they set me on the path I will pursue until I achieve my goal or lie rotting in this cave. Either outcome will be a welcome respite from the days and nights I've spent toiling without food, water, or any kind of companionship. A lesser mage would have fallen prey to madness by now, I'm sure of it, but I am not a lesser mage, though they try in earnest. Though their hearts and minds are true to the teachings of our great sovereign, my fellow necromancers lack the complete dedication required to achieve that ultimate of goals, the state of lichdom. Not even Falkar himself can match my sheer tenacity, my unwillingness and to accept failure on any level. That is why I, Kaladin, will soon join the ranks of the Worm Eremites, those servants favored by our sovereign above all others. I will sit with honor and obedience at his right hand, while those fools in the Mages Guild grovel at my maggot-ridden feet. Entry 2. Even the most pedestrian peasant fairy tale has long held that a lich must somehow remain bound to his soul, and that connection most commonly manifests itself as a transference of the spirit into an actual physical object. An urn, a sarcophagus, a crystal phial. One Khajiit fairy tale even tells of a lich who preserved his spirit in the severed head of a wood elf infant. And these same peasants long comforted themselves with the belief that if they ever had the grave misfortune of facing a lich, they would need only find the vessel containing his spirit form and then destroy it, thus destroying the lich himself. Fools and their folklore. True liches possess no such weakness. Could one of the sovereign's worm eremites be bested by shattered glass vase? The very notion is so absurd as to be comical. Yes, a necromancer must transfer his soul into a physical vessel, but once the transference is complete, once the necromancer has fully metamorphosed into his lich form, the vessel is inconsequential. But it is the process of this transference itself that has eluded me for so long. My soul remains bound to my earthly body, and nothing I have attempted has allowed me to free myself of this mortal coil, and transcend to the state of lichdom I so dearly desire. Entry 3. Every tome I've acquired, the volumes upon volumes of necromantic discourse, all useless. I have grown disgusted by the years of wasted life that have been poured into those so-called essential writings. Who in their right mind would ever wish to animate a month-dead cyrodiilic butterfly or bring life to the rotting husk of a rare albino mud crab? How many months have I wasted away in this cave? And for what reason? Ah yes, I know. I will resurrect on an army of deformed goblin younglings and march on the White Gold Tower itself. That at least is in my reach. My mind has become a cesspool of necromantic waste, where reject spells and rituals compete for the honor of finally driving me completely insane, and still I am no closer to achieving my goal than I was when I first began this process. Am I losing faith in myself and my discipline? Perhaps I have been studying too hard. Many a night I have sacrificed my prayers to our sovereign for one more experiment, one more incantation. What I need now is rest, and a state of tranquility, so that I may commune with our sovereign and repledge my loyalty and devotion. For what answer will I find in some crumbling codex that could not be supplied by our great sovereign himself? Entry 4. The secret is mine. So long I searched, so hard I toiled, but I was a fool. I was right to forgo my studies for a more ardent devotion to prayer. Last night, as I sit in the throes of meditation, our great sovereign did come to me. He passed to me the knowledge I have sought for so long. The secrets of transcendence were even more complex and arcane than ever I could have imagined, and I will never transcribe them into any written work. Indeed, they have never been recorded. All my months of solitude were for naught, as the secret I so desperately sought could only be obtained through direct communication with our great sovereign himself. Soon I will walk the earth as a war eremite, serving the sovereign in the state of endless undeath. Entry 5. Through the sacrifice of many innocents, the resurrection of many servants to aid me in my tasks, and the timeless performance of a nearly week-long ritual, I have completed construction of the Sands of Resolve. The transcendence to fill Lichdom will not be immediate. However, the vessel has been crafted, but my energy force, my soul, must be fully transferred into it. Not even our sovereign was quite certain how long this process would take, as it varies from one necromancer to the next. Based on many factors, both physical and spiritual, one thing, however, is certain. This hourglass must never leave my possession until the transference is complete. I grow more powerful every day, but in truth am more vulnerable than I've ever been. If something were to happen to the Sands of Resolve, if the hourglass should somehow leave my person, the connection between soul and vessel would be severed. To think that my work, my life, could be eradicated so easily after I've come so close to success is almost more than I can bear. I have discovered the journal of the necromancer Caladan. It appears he has used a magic hourglass called the Sands of Resolve to turn himself into a lich and extend his life indefinitely. The process is not yet complete, however, and the hourglass must remain on Caladan's person for some time, as it contains his life force. If I could remove the Sands of Resolve from Caladan's possession, perhaps through pickpocketing, he would surely die. Right, let's find him and pickpocket him. Kaladin is dead. I must pick up my reward and next contract at the dead drop located in an old sack hidden in the bushes beneath the great oak in the city of Coral. Ну что ж, это здание оказалось относительно простым. На удивление, нам не пришлось перебивать целую армию скелетов, зомби и личей. Таверна, можно заскочить. А вот только проверить, чтобы бармен был готов торговать.
Good day. For you, of course. I doubt you really mean that. That's a... I won't fight. That's really funny. That works for me. Farewell.
Whenever they base grades. Good day.
Все, прервал разговор
Only
людей.
quality goods for sale. What can you'd rather?
Ингредиенты купить. Моментально разбогатеть
That's a
на
good.
их приготовлении.
I appreciate your business. Be seeing you.
На той вечеринке они спорили, кто из них богаче всех. И сказали, что там есть, ну, был точнее, чувак, который богаче всех вместе взятых. Я бы поспорил.
I'm honored to speak to the champion of Cyrodiil. What do you need? What can I interest you in? fair deal. You've made a... That seems a fair... An excellent bargain. You got a... That seems a fair price. You've made a good bit of gold. You've made it. That's more. I appreciate your business. You too.
Не открыта локация.
tidings, citizen?
Время 5 утра, отлично.
Interested in joining the Mages Guild?
Это будет слишком палевно, нам нужно. Пустак, он сказал.
Some folks seem to like it.
всего-то 500 золота. I have picked up my reward and received my next contract. I have received my new orders from Lucian Lachant. I must kill every member of the Draconis family. Perennia Draconis, Matthias Draconis, Andreas Draconis, Sibylla Draconis, and Kayla Draconis. I know the location of only the family matron, Perennia Draconis, who can be found on the farm known as Applewatch. I should head to Applewatch, find out as much information as I can on the locations of other family members, and then systematically kill them all. Necromancer Kaladin is dead and you are not. That is quite an accomplishment, but your work as a silencer has just begun. Your next assignment requires you to eliminate not just one target, but 5. An entire family, in fact. The unlucky siblings are Perennia Draconis, Matthias Draconis, Andreas Draconis, Sibylla Draconis, and Celia Draconis. The locations of most of the family members are unknown, so you should begin your search with the family matron, Perennia, who resides at the farm called Applewatch. We must discern the locations of all the Draconis family members and then systematically eliminate them. I suggest you first speak with the mother and find out if she has any valuable information on the whereabouts of her children before ending her life. When every member of the Draconis family lies dead, journey to the city of Skingrad. In the castle courtyard you will find a well containing your reward for the Draconis contract, as well any further assignment I might have.
Crisis is over, although with no hint of rain.
У нас есть еще, что нас грузит на целую десятку. Это... И вот это. Насколько я понял, остальное это уже ингредиенты. Так, сколько далеко нам пиликать? Аж брудно. Пошли по дороге. По дороге быстрее будет. Это было очень немудро меня атаковать, после того, как мы завалили этого Минотавра. Если бы она спрятала оружие, то я бы ее пощадил. Так я и знал. Конечно, надо обходить. Может быть. Он просто повезет больше. Ух ты!
Hello there. I'm sorry, you startled me. My nerves get rattled rather easily these days, I'm afraid. Living alone will do that to you. Now, is there something I can help you with?
I'm looking for your children.
My children? Whatever for? Oh dear. Excuse an old woman's stupidity. You're here to pick up my gift list. Using your gift service was the smartest thing I've ever done. My children are spread across Cyrodiil, and it's so hard to shop for them all. So here's the list of all my precious little ones, though I dare say they're not so little anymore. They grow up so fast, I swear. You'll notice that the list gives each child's location and some suggestions for gifts. Oh, and here's the gold I'm supposed to give you. Now please go. Those children are so dear to me, and I'd really like you to get them something special. Thanks again.
Что ж, надо дать деньги. Надо дать список. Dear Courier, I would like to thank you again for agreeing to assist me. I was so delighted when a friend recommended you, and will certainly employ your services again in the future if everything goes well with this round of purchases. You can imagine how difficult it is for an old woman such as myself to get around. My children, darlings they are, deserve the best, and I'm afraid I haven't been able to properly show my love and appreciation for them in quite a few years, but all that is behind me now. Here is the list of my gifts I think my family would most enjoy, as well each child's current place of residence, which should be used for delivery. Matthias, Talos Plaza District, Imperial City. He had a home there. Matthias always was a rough and tumble lad. The last I'd heard, he'd fallen in with some pretty tough characters there in the Imperial City. I'd feel so much better if I knew he was well protected, so I'd like for you to find him a nice cuirass. Nothing too light, iron or steel should be fine, and if possible, I'd like it engraved with, "To my dear Matty, I'll always be here to protect you. Love, Mum." Andreas, the Drunken Dragon Inn. He owns the place and lives there as well. Andy has been brewing his own beer and spirits since he was 6 years old. The opening of that inn was the happiest day of his life. I'd like for you to get him some new tavern glasses. I'm sure there are craftsmen in the Imperial City who could make a fancy set from frosted ebony or altmere crystals. Sibylla, Muck Valley Cavern. Yes, my daughter lives in a cave, and no, I'm not very happy about it. Sibyl has always loved animals, almost as much as Andy loves beer, and a couple of years ago she apparently thought it a good idea to abandon the Empire and live as a savage with the rest of the animals. In that time, I'm afraid, Sibyl was kind of cracked. She's basically as wild as the beast she lives with. What can I do? I'm Sibyl's mother and I'll always love her. She obviously doesn't want or need anything from civilized society, so what I'd like you to do is find a tanner and secure the largest fur blankets you can possibly find. The last time I saw Sibyl she was nearly naked, and I can't imagine there's much in that cave to keep her warm. When you do bring them to Muck Valley Cavern, be careful, the wild animals are bad enough, but Sibyl herself will probably attack anyone on sight. Kalia, Castle Leywin. You'll find her in the barracks. My beautiful Kay. My dearest daughter broke so many hearts when she was younger, but now that she's an officer in the Imperial Legion, I'm afraid she's let herself go a bit, not gotten fat. By Mufala, not that, but she's settled into a more practical kind of look, even a bit boyish, I guess you could say. So what I'd like you to do is get my Kay as much pretty girl stuff as you can, flowers, perfume, Nord chocolate, that sort of thing. You've already received half your fee in advance. You will receive the remainder after the gifts have been purchased and delivered, as we originally agreed. Thank you again for providing such a valuable service. Sincerely, Perennia Draconis.
What's going on? Show me. That's the best you can do.
Скажу сразу, мне не нравится этот квест. Если выкрутасы для гильдии воров еще были хоть как-то обоснованы какой-то благородной целью, но то здесь вообще никак. Renia Draconis has given me a document that lists the locations of all the members of her family. She thought I was the delivery person and she hired to buy gifts for her children. I will instead use the list to find and slay each family member. I should start with Renia herself. Then I must kill Matthias Draconis in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City, Andreas Draconis in the Drunken Dragon Inn, Sibylla Draconis in Mug Valley Cavern, and Kayla Draconis in Castle Leywin. Проклятие. Если бы это не был конец, в принципе, этого прохождения игры, ты бы вообще не взялся, что убивать торговца в этой игре, это себе дороже выйдет. Блин, ничего не зарядил.
There's evil afoot, citizen, and I've little time for chatter. What is it? All right. Sorry, I don't get it. I salute you. I won't fight you, I see. Move along. Until further notice. Who asked me? He knows something. There's trouble. Well, what do you need? For you, of course. I can't argue with that. I can't. I doubt it. I don't waste your flattery on me. I doubt that works for me.
We'll discuss rumors.
Emperors have been assassinated before, but...
Dus just boeien.
Something to report? We'll see. You're evil. No, you do need too much honor. No, you do need too much honor. I see. Have you not heard? The Oblivion Crisis has ended! Martin Septim gave his own life to destroy the Daedra Horde. We are victorious!
Чё, мы туда влезли?
Speak, citizen. We'll see. You're a... I doubt it. Ugh. I doubt it. You get away. Goodness. What can I say? You're a... Really now? You're such a charmer. You're good. It's over, citizen. The crisis is ended. But at what cost? We are an empire without an emperor. The future is uncertain at best. Long live the empire!
Так, интересно, какие-то пещеры.
By Azura, by... Azura by Azura! It's the Grand Champion! I can't believe it's you standing here next...
Ты кривила пещера. Они метки, что ли, нет? Мак Вэлли Кэверн. Из всех локаций, которые у нас пройдены, найти какую-то определенную пещеру будет проблематично. Мы сейчас убиваем семейку драконисов. Мне этот квест не нравится, но это единственный способ продвинуться по квестам. Так как у нас нет фаст-тревела, то мы перемещаемся к локациям. Единственное, что мне показалось, что, по крайней мере, на текущий момент не показано, где именно находится Мок Вэлли Кейв. А для того, чтобы ее найти среди всех локаций, которые я прошел, то займет некоторое время. Надеюсь, что там будет вейпоинт какой-никакой. Ферма. На ферме я уже убил. Apple Watch называлась. И вокруг нет этих пещер. Нет, это не они. Может быть, оно зачтено, потому что я здесь очень многие вещи проходил. То есть, может, там не показывают, только как получить задание, убить. Next of kin. Надо просто убить 5 человек. Возможно, я ее уже убил. Если надо убить Сибилу Драконис в Мак Вэлли Кэверн. ее мама предупредила, что так как она одичавшая, то она будет атаковать всех, кого увидит. Поэтому, скорее всего, если она нас атаковала, то мы ее уже убили. Ну ничего, сейчас грохнем тех, кто остался. Конечно, можем не успеть именно по времени. Что до этих локаций еще пиликать надо. До Леевой уже немного осталось. Насколько я помню, до этой таверны тоже. Я знаю, что нет ограничений по времени. Я имею в виду, что ограничение по времени того, что я хочу спать. Да. Именно поэтому. Так-то в этой игре в большинстве случаев никаких ограничений по времени нет. Наоборот. Здесь есть единственное ограничение, то что нужно ждать больше какого-то времени. То есть, например, там, когда в гильдии воров сказали ждать больше суток, пока подделывают указ, а то там надо подождать сутки, пришлось чуть больше ждать. Редко, когда мой персонаж только спал. На заре своей карьеры он спал больше, потому что было больше левелапов. Но все эти сны так себе, 1 час. Мне она не нравится, но может быть там действительно было что-то эпичное. Ну то есть морально мне она не очень нравится. Раз говоришь интересно, почему бы не посмотреть хотя бы? Ну тем более, что игра уже пройдена, поэтому это на дальнейшее удобство в прохождении других квестов не повлияет. Оно теоретически не должно влиять в принципе, то есть здесь должен быть применен достаточно умный сценарий, как оно все сделано, кого и как убиваешь. Но если бы я проходил именно основной сюжет или до основного сюжета все сайд-квесты, и необходимо было убить чувака из таверны, то я бы скорее всего это не сделал. Если он еще и торговец, то да, это я бы точно не сделал. Сейчас выяснится, что он торговец. Да, он торговец.
Hey there, pal. Need a room? Looking for a room? All right then. You're not one for talking. I can respect that. Well, if you need anything, just let me know. Please, go on. It may take a while, but with the Blackwood Company gone, the new master can rebuild the Fighters Guild to its former glory. You take care now, buddy.
Интересно, достанутся ли нам все его вещи после того, как мы его убьем?
Looking for a room? What can I interest you in? I can.
Что?
I wouldn't. An excellent. A bar. An excellent. A bar. Let. A bar. Pleasure. You. Try. Come back and see me again. Looking for a room? Can I interest you in some of my wares? Good. You drunk? That's a good.
Вот прикольно, что он генерирует мне это золото.
You've got a fine transaction. A fine transaction. You've got a great deal there. Tell your friends about me.
Не, у них всех ограниченный потолок одной транзакции, а так золото, да, бесконечно у всех.
You take care now, buddy. How can I assist you, champion? 4 of the afternoon watch, and all's well.
All's well.
Nice day, sir.
Мне под носом произошло убийство, но all's well.
What? That remark. What nonsense. That's just stupid. Don't waste your flattery on me. What a dumb joke. What a great story. It's over, citizen. The crisis is ended. But at what cost? We are an empire without an emperor. The future is uncertain at best. Carry on.
Мы хоть выгрузились.
Go ahead, please. We'll see.
Он так плохо ко мне относится, что использует телепатию для общения.
You can't scare me. Well done. That's great. How's it go again? That's really funny.
That's really funny. Вы посмотрите на его
All
лицо.
right, I get it.
Ему, очевидно, не понравилась шутка.
Blackwood Company is gone. They were working high on his sap. That's why there were so many terrible accidents. Aye.
Время вламываться. Every member of the Draconis family has been killed. I must pick up my reward in the next contract at the Dead Drop, located in the stone well in the castle's Kingraid courtyard. К следующему заданию очень далеко идти. К сожалению, ты не успею за сегодня уже.
Yeah,
Поэтому и
buy
торгую.
a goddamn book. It's a bookstore, ain't it? Don't just go peeking at them. Buy one. I'm Bugak Grabol, and I say you better buy a goddamn book. And right away, damn it.
May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Ну что ж, всем спасибо, что сегодня были со мной. Я надеюсь, что вам понравилось. Если вам понравилось и вы все еще не следуете за этим каналом, вам, пожалуйста, нажмите кнопочку «Следовать». Я желаю всем спокойной ночи и до следующего раза.
That seems a fair.
Немножко поторговать и хватит на сегодня.
A good price.
Да, к сожалению, Скингред находится не очень близко отсюда, то есть до него идти минут 20. Ну, может 15. Нет, челлендж
You
есть
drive a
челлендж.
hard bargain.
Но от игры надо получить максимум удовольствия.
That seems a fair. That seems a good price. That seems a.
Еще я по дороге пытаюсь избавиться от всех вещей, которые можно продать и которые, ну, в принципе, вообще не пригодятся в этой игре, даже если бы нам нужны
That's
были.
more than I.
Просто для того, чтобы узнать, сколько у нас всякого барахла по деньгам.
That seems a fair
У нас
price.
еще есть одна книга, чтобы прочитать. Но сегодня мы уже достаточно прочитали. Из всех этих Drop Orders. И Draconis Gift List.
A pleasure to serve you.
Rumors.
I guess Rosentia Galenis got rid of whatever barnyard animals she was keeping inside her house. Smells much better now. Bye.
Ну что ж, всем спасибо еще раз за то, что сегодня были со мной. И спокойной ночи. До следующего раза. Счастливо.